One.
One, two, three, go. Welcome back, Sunshines!
So, to start off our episode, Chloe, no?
Yes.
Let me ask you a quick question. What do you think is a lot more stronger? A cup of coffee or first day jitters?
I think it depends on where you got your coffee from, Aaron.
That's actually a very fair point because coffee is known to bring relationships and friendships together.
Yes, indeed. Today, we're brewing more than just coffee. We're brewing conversations that will help us kick off this new academic year on the right tone.
Right. So, without further ado, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Aaron.
And I am Chloe, and we are your hosts for today's new episode of On the Sunny Side.
Yes. So, before we actually kick off on our episode, first, we want to thank our sponsor for making this possible. And that is none other than Dunkin'.
Thank you so much, our sponsors, for today's episode. So grab your drink at their newest branch just outside the CBS and settle in and join us only here on the Sunny Side.
Alright, so this episode is actually a very special episode. Why?
I think because this is the new episode, this is the first episode of the new season, which is the On the Sunny Side, Season 7.
Alright, so we've made it this far actually.
Yes, I agree, Aaron.
Niabot na tag Season 7.
Yeah, new season, new academic year, and new experiences of this new school year. So I think everyone is very excited, to experience a lot of new things for this new academic year.
But for you, Chloe, a quick question, since preliminaries are almost done or almost finished, how so far is the academic year going for you?
For me, it's very, it's good. I have a lot of new experiences, which is, of course, I am hosting the new episode of the news on the Sunny Side Season 7. So, of course, this is my first experience. Yes.
Well,
so I am so grateful for the opportunities that I have right now.
That is actually very amazing, because it's the same for me. This is actually my first time actually hosting a show. And I get a lot opportunity to meet new people.
Yes, exactly. Because that's the goal for this new school year. We connect, meet a lot of new people. Yes.
Well, that's the very reason why this show is here in the first place.
Yes, of course.
To reach a lot of people and to inspire with some of the stories that we have for today.
Yes, I agree, Aaron. But while we embrace new beginnings, it's also important to celebrate the legacy that brought us here.
Yes.
Let's take a closer look to what this year's theme is all about. So let's watch this.
Every generation inherits a light. The question is, what will they do with it? A 125 years, fidelity to the mission, radiating hope, is a celebration of a university that remained faithful to its identity and mission through every season of history across generations. The theme reflects two connected movements. First, fidelity to the mission. Fidelity means steadfast faithfulness and loyalty, reflecting the pursuit of our vision, mission, and Orient values throughout 125 years of history. We have preserved our Catholic and diocesan identity, all while pursuing excellence in instruction, research, and extension, providing quality and relevant education for all. We have cultivated wisdom, shaping persons who actively engage in the social, cultural, political, and ethical life of society. We have embraced technology as a means to improve the systems and communities in which we engage in. This fidelity endured through the many challenges and transitions we faced through the decades. The second movement, Radiating Hope, expresses the service, leadership, compassion, and transformation we share with the society. If fidelity is the inner light that sustains us, then radiating hope is the outward glow that reaches others. For 125 years, we have radiated hope through advocacy and extension programs, service to marginalized communities, the formation of leaders and professionals, social transformation initiatives, and compassion during moments of crisis and disaster. Together, these movements reflect the soul of our institution and the impact we continue to make in the world. Luciat lux vestra, nunc et semper.
Right, so for 125 years, fidelity to the mission radiating hope. It's a milestone that reminds us of the generations of Orions who came before us and inspires us to continue building on that legacy.
Yes, and while we celebrate the leaders who have shaped our university's past, we equally grateful for those who continue to carry that mission forward today. From our educators and staff and to our student leaders, we all play a role in keeping the Orion spirit alive.
All right, so I've been wondering, no, Chloe, quick question lang before we
Yes, yes,
actually
yes. Sure,
jump
sure,
into
sure.
our guest. I want to ask a question. What year are you?
I'm second year student right now, and I'm taking BS Tourism course. Yes, how about you, Aaron?
Well, I am now proudly a third year student from the communication.
Wow, grabe
Yes.
naman talaga. It's really, it's really nice nga nagpadayon ta diri as a father sa Turning Orius University. And of course, even though third year, second year na ta, we still have a lot of new experiences to, to experience, to
yes.
go through. Yes.
But you see, as a student as well, and especially as a senior student, I get to learn that you actually need to inspire, lead, and inspire a lot of students.
Yes, I
as
agree,
a senior,
Aaron.
because of course, one of those leaders is entrusted with amplifying the voice of the student body and championing the interest of every Orion.
Yes.
So I've been wondering, kinsa ka niya to?
Kinsa ka niya tong guest for today's
Yes.
episode. So, I think, kailangan na ba nato siya tawagon, Aaron?
Yes, so without further ado,
Yes, without further ado, please welcome John Stephen Tabada, the Supreme Student Government President for the academic year 2026 to 2027. So, hello, say hi to our viewers.
Hello everyone, good morning. So I am John Stephen Tabada, the President of the Supreme Student Government for academic year 2026-2027. And hello Chloe
Hello,
and Aaron.
hello.
So it's nice to meet you guys.
Yes, and it's nice to be our host or our guest for today. I mean, for our guest for
Yeah,
today.
I would also like to thank the university for inviting me for the first
Yes.
episode of the season 7 on the sunny side.
so
Yes.
we're very honored, because like this is actually a special episode.
Yes.
Okay, this is the first episode, and you're the guest.
You're the
Yes.
guest here.
So
So,
what a
So
amazing.
I feel so honored actually because I was invited, like first episode in the first academic year. So I was really excited at the same time. Like I feel so special nung gi-invite ko sa university, and I believe with this interview or with this the sunny side, I can also share my story, not just a president, not just a student leader, but also a student myself.
Yes, and it is a
Yes.
great way for the students to know
Yes.
the president of this academic year.
Yes.
yes, I have a question. How does it feel to begin the academic year with this new role of yours?
It feels exciting at the same time humbling because I have been entrusted the role of the SSG president, where I do manage the whole student council at the same time with that big responsibility. I feel like there is something in myself or in my mind nga I hope nga ma-serve na ko ang students with my most energy. Of course, and effort, especially in doing service.
That is
grabe
actually
talaga.
nice.
No, yeah.
No, because we don't see that much, when it
Yeah.
comes to leadership, and you're really radiating
Yes.
that kind of
I agree,
essence
Aaron. I agree.
of a leadership. But of course, before we actually jump into the questions, before we actually formally start our conversations, here's a show. Let's have a quick
Fast talk.
Oh my
So,
God.
are you ready? I think, Grabe, ready
I
na.
believe I'm ready.
Already
So,
na.
ready na siya.
Ready na
Of
dyan.
course, ready na siya. Kasi
Sige.
hindi pa siya.
A leader
Sige
is
na.
always ready.
Yes, a leader is always ready, of
At the
course.
same time, flexible.
Flexible.
Tama.
Perfect
Alright.
talaga.
So are you ready na?
You ready?
All right.
Ready?
So 1, 2, 3. First question: coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Morning, afternoon, or night classes?
Afternoon classes.
Study alone or with friends?
Study alone.
One word to describe the upcoming school year.
Limitless.
And last question: how do you describe yourself in one word?
Siguro flexible.
Wow.
Wow, grabe. Flexible talaga.
Yes naman.
Grabe, lahi ra gid ato ang ato ang new SSG president. Grabe. You are radiating, you have something in you nga kanang makita jud namo nga there is something nga ma-offer gid nimo in the school year, and we are so excited for that. For your like kanang mga projects or kung unsa man ang imong mga upcoming nga mga ipang nga events. So, yes, we are,
Yes,
looking forward for that.
President, we're really looking forward.
Yes.
To
I hope
those,
that the students will also look forward to this.
Yes,
they will.
of course they will.
They will naman.
So, partner, naapo ko ipangutana sa imo ha, of course.
Of course. What is it?
So, thank you so much for
Sure.
for answering the Fast Talk President. So, partner, if you are a coffee order, what would it be and why? For you lang,
Very interesting question.
right?
Thinking that I am actually a coffee guy.
Mm.
So, the coffee, if I would be a coffee order, I would be a Spanish latte.
Spanish latte.
Nga
Okay.
naman.
Nga naman.
Because I actually grew in Zamboanga City.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
And Zamboanga City is known as a Chabacano city, the Spanish
Chabacano.
city of Asia. No.
Really?
Yes.
That's nice.
Chabacano is actually a language that is 60% Spanish, and then the rest would be Tagalog. There's Bisaya as well, and Portuguese.
Wow.
Do you want me to give
Yes,
you an
yes, yes.
example?
Sure. That's
Pakita
nice.
imi sa imong pagka-Spanish.
Tama.
Alright. So, to our viewers na lang po ni.
Yes, yes.
Buenos días, Orianas. Mi nombre es Aaron Mateo, 21 años ya yo. Takiyo ara na Sunnyside, iyo el host. Takonversayo kung President Ar.
Wow.
Thank you.
Grabe talaga. Oh my God.
Tagalog
Na-amaze
din.
ko siyang pagka-Spanish. How about you, Kuya Pres? Kabalo ba ka mag-Spanish?
No, actually no, but I was actually amazed sa iyang
Yeah.
Wala ko kabalo ka na di kay nga na nga talent.
Yeah.
Kaya na kay maulaw na kay.
Spanish bread naman gid akong ginakaon.
Ay,
Wala mo no.
ay.
Yes, of course. So, okay. So, right now, focus ito sa atong
Of
ang
course.
guest, of course, because naami mga few questions kay gusto na may ask for you, and also this is for the students to know who is John Stephen Tabada outside the school, or like outside his his position. Yeah.
Okay.
So tell us about a little about yourself. Who is John Stephen Tabada when he is not leading?
Who is John Stephen Tabada when he's not leading? So actually, there's not much difference when I chose to become a president at the same time student, because I really don't hide kung kinsa man gali ko. So siguro ang difference lang is pag dili ko pagka-president, I'm always lazy. I always do bed run. I always do reading because I love reading novels, whether it's classics or romance or fantasy. So yun yung difference na makikita mo if student leader ko, active ko when I do firm decision making. At the same time, pag normal person lang ko behind that presidency, yes, I'm very lazy, guys.
I think that also shows that you're just a normal student as well.
Yeah,
You can
of
actually
course.
relate to the students of who they are and what you are. Kasi most leaders, they have this kind of self-esteem nga, entitlement because they're
Yes.
leaders, but you know, you show that you're actually a student as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
because I believe one of the characteristic of being a leader is dapat makarelate ka sa isa ka student or makarelate
Yes.
ka sa imong constituents. And that's also the reason why nga nidagan ko, because I can relate all those things nga makuan sa isa ka estudyante. So it's really not hard for me to adjust to decide things that can benefit the student council or even the student body.
I mean,
So-
it's also very interesting because you mentioned there's not that much different, no, from when you're leading and when you're not. So that actually shows that you're actually transparent, no,
Yeah.
and you're who you are when you're leading, and you're still the same
Yes.
Jan
So-
Tabada.
When you're not leading.
Yes.
So speaking of leadership, what's a conversation you've had that changed the way you see the leadership or you see leadership itself?
Okay. So actually, let me tell you a story.
Yes,
So
sure.
marami kasi akong, like, knowledge about leadership. So, actually, it starts in high school nga. Ang ako medyo pagtuo sa leadership is, you need to become famous first for you to win. Actually, that's the mindset of my batch, siguro, consider. Kay, I've been so long naman po sa university. So, mo na ilang mindset nga, dapat famous ka para madaog ka because dili ka butaran o di ka ilado. Then, na-change akong perspective when I became, college. Kaya I see nga, being a student leader is not just about, being a cloud chaser or being a famous person, nga naka sa isa ka position, but dapat meron ka rin, like the essence of leadership, or we call it the servant leadership. So basically, being a leader is not, the people serving you, but you serving them. So, yan yung essence of being a leader, and na-change yung perspective ko when I do communicate with student leaders because before I run for the position of being the president of the SSG, I became the president of small organization. So I was able to learn a lot of things, growing and learning at the same time before I run for the president of the Supreme Student Government.
That's actually very amazing to hear, no, President,
Yes, it
because since you mentioned that it's all about serving the students, most leaders, they think that, oh, I have this power and I can do these things and I can do that. They don't really think getting sa mga students, in behalf sa mga students, because, yeah, they hold that power.
Yes.
But that just shows that you really embrace the Orient spirit, because you see, Christ himself said na it's all about serving the people. He came to serve, not to be served.
Yeah.
So that just shows that
And we
you're
are
a great
so
leader.
proud na ingani di ay ang atoang president. Ingani itong president sa Supreme Student Government. And grabe, no, maka-amaze lang. I was really amazed sa iyang mga answers. And wala, speechless ang gid ko. Speechless ako sa iyang mga answers kay grabe.
Thank you so much, Chloe.
Yes, we appreciate you for being our president. Thank you so much.
But
And
of course, President, as a leader and as a student at the same time, it's really hard to balance the responsibility
Yes,
between
yes.
between leading and being a normal student. And especially since you're a fourth year now, no?
Yes.
So you're graduating.
Grabe.
Yeah.
Gamay na lang, Jude. Gamay na lang.
But let me ask you a question. No? What keeps you grounded in those responsibilities that would come up with leadership?
Okay. So actually, what keeps me grounded is ang first data na nganong nidagan man ko, di ba?
Yes,
So
yes.
I need to think nga nganong nidagan man ko sa isa ka posisyon if dili na ko magampanan ng isa ka role. So that keeps me grounded. At the same time, the word student leadership manggod, nag-start ang student. Pinakauna ang word nga student.
Yes,
So,
yes.
dapat student kita before leadership.
Leadership.
But of course, the responsibility of being a student leader is dili po na to balimtan if we are too focused on academics. So, that's why when I run for the position of the president of the SSG, I always ask myself, nganong nidagan man ko? For what cause? For what reason? For who can benefit from it? So, actually, isa po ka reason actually is those people surrounds me nga press ay John kaya gid ni mo na mag-lead sa student council anak ko nga okay sige so mudagan ko and of course I have this mission nga dili lang for the image dili lang for the self satisfaction but of course the essence of me doing service to others. So, siguro yun yung what keeps me grounded, yung the sense of nganong nidagan ko in the first place.
Wow.
That was so nice. That was a nice answer actually. Grabe, like, na ano give me into deeper level on what unsay naa sa imong mind, nganong nidagan ka, nganong ingana, what keeps you grounded, of course. So,
And it really shows the intention.
yes,
that
the intention.
you actually have. Why nganong ni sulod ka ug ingani? Because there are a lot of things especially if nagadagan pa lang ka sa ingani nga position, no. There are a lot of things nga murag kaning lisud, no, sabton, and then also since your first time ba nimo nga mudagan sa ingani, di ba? SSG or
Like
No,
this
part-
level
Yes.
of
Yes,
leadership.
student.
Yes. Siguro kung within the school, yes, but outside the university, no. Of course, I
okay,
ran for
okay.
other position with the same level, with the same kuan pod kanang population of serving the people. So,
right, so we have a commenter, no, Marjorie Brital. Hi, Kuya John.
Uy.
Hi, Kuya John.
Hello.
The has
Ito man
his
siya.
heart. Hi, Kuya John.
Then we also
Hello,
have
Mar.
Mia M. Garciano. Grabe,
Grabe
good
good
press.
oh my
Then
God,
ay mga
I
fiery.
feel so touched.
Unsa may maingon nimo sa ila ha, Kuya? Unsa may maingon nimo sa ila press?
First is thank you for noticing the effort of not just me but of course to the whole Supreme Student Governance, specifically to the Executive Council.
Wow, grabe talaga. We're so proud of you. Actually, daghan gid kaayog ng
Yes.
tanaw diri sa ato ang live.
Lagi, I believe
So hello
so.
viewers. Ato po sila i-interact.
Hi,
Yeah.
viewers.
Hi! So, leave lang ang comment kung unsay mga gusto ninyo ipangingon and unsay inyong mga gusto i-message. Of course, atong guests.
Then we also have James Marquez, no? Let's go, DJ Aaron.
Grabe yung
DJ
shout out
ka,
niya ako
okay.
as.
I'm actually a DJ. Then we
Yes.
also have Eda Joven. Proud of you, Rod Chloe.
Ay, nagklase pa man taga. Yes, ma'am, nagklase pa mi kagayin actually. Sideline na ni ma'am. Of course, so thank you so much on the sunny side, of course, for inviting me, for being your host. And today's episode, I'm so very, grateful for the opportunity. And okay, let's let's
Go back to the
proceed.
question.
Go back to the question. Okay. So, Kuya Stephen John, our president, we have another question. So, leadership often means balancing what students want and what's realistically possible. So, how do you approach making those difficult decisions?
Actually, the goal of my administration is actually really student-centered. So, we are really open to accept suggestions, ideas, or even concerns actually if they see something that can greatly benefit the whole student body. And there are things like, giving you an example actually is, there are some students who told me, nga, Press, what if mag-invite yung artista? Like, artista?
Next level na talaga yan, press, no?
So instead of ignoring, of course, I need to, or they need to feel that they are heard or seen or valued at the same time. So instead of ignoring those suggestions, I'm actually innovating, like, what if a mini version of that? So instead of ignoring the suggestion of a student or people in the university, I do think na what's realistically possible nga makuha gyapon nato ang essence sa suggestion.
Yes.
So instead of focusing on that nga dili magid siya possible. So I do get the inspiration and the essence of that suggestion to be put in other things nga makaya ra sa power or even sa scope sa Supreme Student Government. So
I
at
see.
least dili sila ma-feel ignored. At the
Yes.
same time, makita gid pud nato kung unsa gid ang concern sa mga students sa FSUU. And I believe with this kind of strategy, even karon naingon ako sa sunny side niya siya, at least dili magduha-duha ang students og approach sa executive council or even sa Supreme Student Government if they want to raise suggestions or ideas, especially for our upcoming events, which is actually the University Days.
University Days, yes.
So we do really accept suggestions and ideas. Of course, we always think kita man tanan magunahuna for the betterness of our university.
Yes, grabe talaga, no? Like, of course, as a student and pag naagit kay ka ng mga suggestions or any, like, kanang gusto ni mo ingon sa ato ang president, you can come at
Yes.
sa iyang office, of course, lang sa, ikaw na to yung office.
I have
Ilang office, of
Yes.
course. Kami, buhatan na nato siya office. Ay, kaya namang office.
Dili ako office.
Dili ka office. Oh, grabe talaga. No, iyag yung ginabilong. Iyag ang ginapafeel nga bilong tatanan. Like, as an Urian, we are one.
That is one thing that you would actually expect sa atong president. for this
Yes,
school
of
year,
course.
no? So don't be afraid to approach our president, no, kung na may mga suggestions. But before we actually jump in sa atong break, President, I have a quick question lang.
Sure.
Since you mentioned, no, kaning suggestions and stuff from students, one of the interesting things nga akong nakamap is kanang there are a lot of suggestions that are vague lang per me. So how do you, as a president, how do you consider a particular suggestion?
So, like, for example, suggestion nga dili kay siya clear for us to understand. So, instead of concluding the suggestion, it would be better to have a communication with the person nga mayroong concern, of course. And of course, dili lamang po dapat akong understanding or ang ako ang pagtuo sa iyahang pasabot nga suggestion. I have my executive council who can also give me advice, who can also listen to the concern of the students. So, I believe as long as we have this effective communication, I believe we can avoid misunderstanding, we can avoid
Yes.
miscommunication. At the same time, we can really ensure a clear suggestion from the students nga na I erase the concern. So I believe communication is the key.
Yes, of course. Communication is the key, of course, from our...
Yes, because communication actually solves the problem, no? If you just
Yes.
communicate. Good.
Tama man jud po.
But of course, ingon pa gani si Spider-Man, with great power comes with great
Great
responsibility.
responsibility.
So, yeah, great leadership, much like great conversations that we're having right now, starts with listening and connecting. So, communication is really essential, especially within the organization or especially in the sa government. Speaking of connections, there's one thing that fuels student on campus. That is coffee.
Yes,
Yeah.
coffee.
Whether it's catching up with friends or late night studying, a good cup of coffee always hits the spot. And if you're looking for your next coffee break, we've got just the place for you.
Yes, we've got a place just for you. Please visit the Dunkin, newest branch na nila, I think. Yes, di ba?
Yes.
Newest branch nila, there lang sa CBS building, near FSUU building. I mean, di ba same lang sila, no?
Yes.
CBS building.
CBS
So,
building.
please drink a cup of coffee there with your friends, with your family, and thank you so much
Right.
for our sponsor, of course, the Dunkin.
As you can see, there are a lot of flavors to choose from.
Gi-unboxing na talaga niya. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see. Unsaon pag sa ato ang
Pag-promote?
pag-promote ang president sa
Alright,
Dunkin.
give us an example.
Give us an
Okay,
example naman.
So, hello guys. So, we have the first ever branch of Dunkin and FSUU, and it's really hard to open the box, but we have this variety of flavors you can
Wow.
buy in Dunkin Donuts. So, as Orients, we have a lot of varieties of students. So, we have different kind of students who are studious, meron ding
Yes.
mga very quiet, introvert, and extrovert. Same with Dunkin, no? They have a lot of variety you can choose from. So, mas ma-focus kayo sa inyong study, especially when doing thesis or reviewing for your exams.
Yes.
Grabe, pwede na talaga mag-promote. Let's give a hand naman. Thank you sa pag-promote.
Then we
Grabe
also
talaga.
have pasalubong.
Ay,
No? Pasalubong
But
guys.
yeah, it's for
Coffee.
pasalubong, di ba?
Yeah.
For pasalubong din.
Yes,
So, okay. Thank you so much again, Duncan.
for sponsoring this and for making this episode possible. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
and we'll see you on the next segment. Thank you so much.
All right, so we've gotten to know the person behind, the presidential position for the school year.
Yes. And of course, this is the new segment.
Yes.
This is the, second
We've gotten our
segment
break and-
after our break. So, we still have questions for you, our president. So, is that okay?
Sure, that's very okay.
Kaya pa
I'm
ba?
willing to accept all the questions you want to
Ay,
ask.
grabe naman talaga.
Ready?
Okay, ready.
Okay,
So, what's the question?
for our first question, Mr. President, what's something unique about an Orion that can't be really explained, or it's all about just having that experience? Because of course you're fourth year na.
Yes.
So you've
yes.
experienced
A lot.
that Orion culture na
Yeah.
about what an Orion is. So tell us about what's something unique about an Orion ba?
Siguro, the Orient spirit, no? Actually, dili ni mo na siya ma-experience o dili ka student sa FSUU, no? Kasi, having Orient spirit means you are aligned with the Orient core values.
Yes.
No? So first is, of course, unity.
Mm.
And I can see that actually in the university. So, pag Orion gali, pagkasinabot yun na, di ba?
True.
And then, religiosity. We our faith, grabe yung faith natin kasi of course we are a Catholic school and at the same time, meron talagang mga things na of course need that of our religion. And then we also have integrity, no? Actually, that's really one of the essence for student leader. Integrity.
Yes.
Meron dapat tayong integrity.
Integrity.
Dapat hindi yun mawawala. Then, we have altruism, of
Yes,
course.
yes.
And lastly, we have
Nationalism.
Yes.
Wow.
And having Orient spirit, Manggod, is dili gid siya ma-explain actually based sa inyong question pa
Yes,
lang.
yes, yes.
Need gid nato siya ma-experience
Of
for
course.
us to know unsa man gid ang pasabot sa Orient Spirit, di ba?
I agree.
So, having Orient Spirit is makita po nato ang isa ka unique characteristic of being a Orient student.
Okay.
Yes.
So, even if ang mga people outside the university nga makaingon gid sila nga hala Orient eh.
Yeah.
Kasi makikita nila yung spirit eh. So, makaingon gid sila nga Orient ni nag-eskwela ni Gorios. Actually mag-wear na gali kag ID. Gorios.
Gorios
ni.
na.
So, mo to ang pinaka-unique actually nga dili nimo ma-explain but you can experience it based if ma-enroll ka sa university.
Yes, and we are so blessed to experience all that, you
Yeah.
know. Grabe gid.
Of course.
Of course, of course.
We're actually seeing that actually kaning mugawas gid sa
Mugawas gid
Yes,
siya.
mugawas gid siya.
Bisan dili nimo intention,
Yes.
mugawas gid ang Orient Spirit, nga Orient jud ko.
But of course, don't forget mga viewers, you can ask questions.
Yes, you can ask questions freely if naa ka mo'y gusto ipangutana, so we can read it and pwede na mo siya ma-answer.
Of course. And if na may specially pangutana kang Mr. President, don't be afraid to ask.
Yes.
So, abi na ko kamura ang mga
No, because our viewers is also part of our
Yeah.
show.
Yes, of course. So, speaking of Orient Community Press, we still have another question. So, what do you think is one quality the Orient community should protect, no matter how much the university grows and changes? Okay, of course, we grow and, adapt sa mga changes.
Siguro atong pagka-resilient. Kana siguro kasi we Orients are known to be resilient kay
Yes,
grabe
yes.
no. For example, saan ka bagyo na? Wala gid na.
Bagyo ka lang.
Bagyo ka lang,
Asa
Orient
naman ang
kami.
memorandum?
Nag-edit pa siguro
So,
sila.
grabe ang mga pagsubok but still, manulog gid gihapon ta. So, grabe
Yeah.
atong resilience anang apart. And, meron ding like, for example, sa atong schedule,
Of course.
CBS to CBE.
Sige.
Go, fighting lang gihapon para makasulod sa
Tapos,
klase. Bisan
third floor,
hanggat-
fourth floor pa.
Tama. So, for example, CBS 4th floor to CBE 4th floor. Makaingan na lang jud kag giunsa ni siya pag schedule.
Yan na
Shout out. Ay, sorry.
Napag instances nga kani on time umahuman sa klase and then na yung next class.
Yes.
Musulod na
Yes,
dayon.
musulod na dayon.
Then gikan kag CBE, mudagan kag CBS.
CBS.
So pag-abot nito wala na hangak na to.
So, lupig pa, nag-jogging ka.
That's why
Bitaw.
siguro fit kayo mga Orients, kuya.
So actually, murag maugid pud na akong makita nga no matter how or mag-change ang university, nagid gihapon natong pagka-resilient as Orients, no?
I
We are
agree.
tend to face every challenges nga ato ang ma-receive actually, especially me as a student leader. As long as there is a challenge, actually, I will accept it because it's also an opportunity to grow, actually.
Yes,
So
yes.
it's also an opportunity for me to learn more about leadership. It's also actually an opportunity for us to be better, especially when handling events. So yun.
Okay, so,
Yeah. Of course na. Na ako'y question.
Ayan.
Go.
Ayan.
Because kaning I've asked you already the question nga 4th year na ka and you're already graduating. You're leaving the Orient community.
Ayun, wala ko naman yung term.
No,
Wala-
but I'm just wondering
Okay.
kaning of course as an Orient as well, I'm still 3rd year student. Chloe is a 2nd year student.
Yes, yes.
Every day in pag maadto ta sa school, we get to know a lot of people, but also aside from that, from those people and from our experiences, we get to learn some things. And kaning natay kanang values that we learn every day or lessons na ma-learn nato every day. But of course for you as a 4th year student, graduating student, or even as a leader, no. What is that one thing? What do you think every Orient should leave the university with?
Beyond academics, actually, siguro identity of being an Orient. Actually, whether mugawas ra ka sa school every day or mo graduate na ka, you're leaving the university, naagid gihapon nga we should be proud of being
Yes,
an Orient.
yes.
You know, that identity is not given to everyone actually.
Yes.
To
of
those
course.
people lang who belong to Orient community. And since I've been in FSUU for almost 8 years na ata po sa
Wow.
university.
Wow,
So I've been
8 years.
studying since senior high school.
Mm.
And so of course to the point nga I feel so reluctant actually gid pod nga biskan pag uli ra ko everyday, oh my god, mo ato ng Oreos, I miss Oreos. Mura na lang check koan kanang si tawagan na oy nga mura daily routine na gid na ako nga
Yes,
mana
yes.
sa FSUU.
And-
And siguro by leaving not permanently actually.
Mm.
So by leaving because you are graduating, I would still like to bring the identity of being an Orient because actually it means a sense of belonging. You will feel belong to the Orient community. So I treat the university as one of my home actually,
Yeah.
and to the point nga those people that surrounds me in FSU, I treat them as my family. So biskan asa man gali ko padulong in the future, I would still proudly say that I am an Orient actually. Kasi being an Orient actually taught me a lot. No? So, we have this characteristic of being an Orient nga madalagid nato bisan asa patapadulong.
Yes,
no?
yes, I
So
agree.
whether we're leaving the country or we are leaving our city, dili gapon nato malimtan nga sa FSU mo ko di-graduate. No,
Yeah.
di ba? Or sa FSU mo ko gikan. So, I believe beyond academics, ang madala jud nato is ang identity of being an Orient.
Yes, an identity of being an Orient. So, grabe no, what's your take on that?
Well, you know, as an Orient myself, I mean, wala man ko ni Escuela High School in Orios.
Yeah, me too, me too.
Actually, nagsugod ko sa Orios just first year college. So,
Yeah.
at first it was really nerve-wracking. It was, kay, syempre, new environment, new people, new chapter sa imong life.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you get to that college journey na sa imo. Kay human na imong high school. And then there are a lot of people that would say nga, dili na ba ka pwede maggara-gara sa college, ana, because basta magkuhan na ka, ma-absent ra ka sa, mabagsak na dahin ka. Ano, so,
Grabe talaga.
nagit na inga lang ako, like especially sa atong mga elders
Yes.
sa una, and then dili ka magbugoy-bugoy, ana. So, and then taking sa culture from sa high school and sa college, it's very different. So, I really had
It's
that
true.
kanang hard time without to adjust sa college environment. So, it really took me some time. But reflecting to what you said, Mr. President, no, as a third-year student na karon kaning, I've really embraced that Orient spirit. No matter where I go, asa ko madto, kaning, as like you said a while ago na, masuot pa lang kag ID.
Dahil na jud.
Yeah.
May nanajod na Orient.
Mugawas na jud.
Nagad kay kanang when you wear that ID, you're not only wearing the brand of Oreos, but you're
Yes.
also kanang isa tawagan ni
Your identity.
you're upholding
You're upholding.
upholding the Orient spirit and the Orient value as well.
Yes.
And we see it every single day, not only sa students nato but also to our faculty members, no, and also sa atong mga executive dira, and especially seeing it from now face to face sa ato ang president. You know, it's really radiating.
Grabe naman ang
Grabe na
radiation
talaga.
na yan.
Radiating. Paano mag-radiate?
But how
Hindi ko
about
rin
you?
alam.
How
Siguro-
about you, Chloe?
For me, being a second year student, of course, it's really hard to kanang adjust, of course, kay we have a values here nga kailangan nato i-adapt
Of
as
course.
an Orient student. So, of course, it's really hard at the first time na ako but you know, after everything sa ako mga na-experience, I really love the school na. I love the school. But murag dito nimo siya, once you experience it, going to this school, you will kanang embrace that manggod.
Lahi ra jud ang
Like,
feeling.
lahi ra jud ang
Lahi ra jud ang
feeling.
feeling.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain, no?
Of course.
Pag when
Very hard.
it's really hard to explain. So yeah, yun na akong masabi. Pero next time, if basta na ko'y maingon next time
At
na
least.
mas ano pa siya.
Of course.
Mas maano. Pero karon kay dili pa jud kay nako siya ma-explain man gyud.
Mm.
Pero the feeling, I really love it. I really love the ano. So,
Na-feel na gid.
yun, na-feel na
sense
dito ako ang
gid.
pagka-Orient. And every time, yes, I agree, katong every time umugawas ka, nga, maano dyan yung mga Orient dyan ko,
Yeah.
Yes.
na nakigi-embody.
Mm.
So, yeah, nga na siya.
But Mr. President, of course we asked you a question ganing. Unsa way kanang madala nimo after leaving Urios. So yung madala nimo nga Orion value. Now,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask you a question kaning since nana mo kay gingon na you can bring hangtod sa makahuman kag eskwela an Orion value. Now, what do you think is that particular na makuha nimo as a leader?
Yes,
What
yes.
do you think is that one particular so-called value or something as a leader nga madala nimo hangtod sa maka-graduate ka and adto na ka sa imong field kung asa gid ka?
Siguro, that value is relate ako siya sa coffee.
Okay, go.
So, actually, I'm also a fan of Spanish latte.
Wow!
Diba? So, same with you.
Oh my God.
But actually, ang explanation ng Gudani kay, with a sense of strong taste, boldness,
Yes.
and the sweetness of the milk, no, or the cream. So, as a student leader sab, kay, dira pud matest ang ako ang how I lead, no. So, there are things nga I need to make firm decisions,
Yes.
or there are also things that I need to be compassionate. And what I'm saying unsa nga value is actually being compassionate to others. No, I need to listen to their concerns. I need to know the problem, to assess unsay matabang na ako. Kasi
Yes.
having that that value, actually that characteristic itself kay dili lang makonsider nga service, no. You
Yes,
have the empathy. You have the
Yeah.
empathy to relate with others, to know nga kung saan man gid akong mabuhat sa isa ka tao, because I believe we all have these characteristics in FSUU.
Yeah.
Nga us being compassionate is also a kindness
Yes.
where the Orient community can offer to the outside world. And being compassionate is also a thing nga na-learn gid nako sa FSUU for 8 years
Wow.
in
Wow.
studying.
You're
So,
an Orion.
siguro po, mas grabe akong exposure about this, additional lang sa akong answer kanina about
Yeah.
the identity of being an Orion. Kay, siguro nag-SA ko. So, I was able to know more about FSUU kay we have this thing manggod sa university. Pag student ka, kay nabi uban nga, okay, mas kwila ra ko.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, diri akong room. Pero once bitaw nga you will get to know the faculty, the
Yeah,
non-teaching staff, the admin, or even the building actually. So, mas grabe ang feeling of a sense of identity.
Yes.
No, grabe yung feeling na yon kasi me becoming an SA and becoming the president of the student assistant, mas grabe gid akong hold sa FSUU. Murag to the point kaya dili ko gusto mo let go.
Ah.
Then, so mo to, shout out dahil sa SAO ha. Shout out dahil sa
Shout
SAO sa akong
out.
first organization nga nahimo kong president. Yes.
Ay, grabe talaga.
Shout out po sa akong other organization nga nahimo kong president.
Ah.
So yun,
That
being compassionate actually.
Yes. Actually, I agree, Kuya Press, because I am also an SA. Hello!
Wow.
Yes! Kasi ko, SA ko, yes. So, gijuggle na ko ang work and ang school. Pero, dili siya, like, wala na ko siya ginatake as a work. Like, ginatake na ko siya as an experience for me to, like, do something. An experience for me to, like, kanang new beginnings, like, few sacrifices, lang yun. So, yes, I really agree nga, compassionate yun ka, no? And, grabe gid ko yun.
No.
As in, so
Na-feel na sa nimo.
Na-feel na gid
ninyo.
sa nako. So, thank you so much, SA. Ay, grabe na. Sao, thank you so much, Sao. Okay, grabe. You have a lot of things to learn actually diri sa FSU. Diri lang sa kanang mga organizations, pero also like kana ma-discover pa ni mo self, ma-discover ni mo mga kanang new adventures, maka-discover ka og new. Like actually, di mo gid ko first experience na ako of working
wow.
ang SA. Yes, that's why I really discover a lot of myself. So that's my take.
Grabe tatong topic sa SA.
Yeah.
Pero actually, it's nice to be an SA.
Yeah, it's nice to be an SA.
Ako ra siguro.
Ikaw ra na
But actually, based po sa akong ma-notice na or based sa akong ma-observe, one of the hardest working students or one of the most interesting students nga ako mabantayan are really SAs because dili lalim nga because I'm actually a working student na pod karon.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
I don't work sa Urios or
Mm.
as an SA. I work outside sa Urios. But kaning na-realize yun na ko nga, it's really hard to balance academic and work at the same time.
Yes.
It has always kanang ginaingon gud na sa akong parents sa una pa nga. Dili gud siya lalim because it's either you choose academics or work. Kaning it's either you choose both because sometimes you need to sacrifice one para ra
Yes.
ma-fulfill nimo ang usa ka role nimo. So of course kanang one of the like I said, one of the interesting yung mga students nga ako makita there ay RSAs because I always wonder how ginaunsa nila ang ilang time, ginaunsa nila ilang priorities, and then they're very hardworking and good guys.
Yes. Kasi Orient tayo eh.
Yeah.
Orient
Actually, that's
tayo.
also kanang connected po siya sa student leader.
Yes.
No? Being a student at a leader at the same,
Same
time.
time.
Meron talaga mga safe. Pero na-experience gina ko ang tulo. Student, SA, o leader.
Pero you're so lucky, Press, to experience all of that.
Yes,
Eh,
at the
naman
same
yun-
time actually.
Yes, at the
So
same time.
far, it teaches me to, time management. Actually, it's very common, but mas ma-expose
Mas ma-expose
na.
ka, yes.
And at least, ma-consider na to nga, okay, kaya ginatog sa unsa pa na nga mga moabutay nga challenges,
Yes,
whether it's
yes.
student-related matter, or sa pagka-leader, student leader, at the same time, being an SA.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
where being resilient mo pasok.
Diba?
Okay, resilient.
So, haharapin talaga lahat
Haharapin
ng
talaga.
challenges.
Bahalag magbagyo. Bahalag
Grabe naman ang bagyo.
But of
So-
course, dili pud na to kalimtan nga, always cling yun kay Lord.
Yes.
Of course. Dili gina nato malimtan. That is our foundation as an Orion, di po ba?
Yeah,
Yes,
Press.
I agree. So speaking, Kuya Press, speaking of a new chapter, new beginning, new school year, we are so curious what are your plans for the new school year? Ay,
So, yung
grabe.
agenda na to diha.
Siguro,
Yung agenda na to, dira.
it's for me to know and it's for you to find out. Kita nila, oy. Actually, ako rag yung maingon is there are a lot of things to look forward on.
Wow.
So, maraming things na gagawin namin na of course, na-initiate na siya sa past actually. But of course, mas bigger scale, no? Kasi siguro, giving you a hint na lang, very short hint.
Yes.
We all know man nga, we lack, actually we don't lack student leaders, but we
Yes.
lack people who step up beyond doubt. No.
Mm.
So, as an Orion, we also embodied leadership, no?
Yeah.
So, actually, there are a lot of students who are aspirant to become a student leader. But, of course, they don't have the platform, no? To start with. Kasi, meron ding, to share you some fact of me being a student leader is, I was also, in the face of doubting myself na kaya gid na ako may student leader
Mm.
katong election, no? So, maraming question.
So there was a doubt.
Oh, naaman jud. Actually,
Yes,
di gid siya
yes. Di
mawala,
gid siya
but
mawala.
dili magid putang muhulat kanu sa ta ready.
Yeah.
Kasi wala may ready, jud fully ready para mudagan.
Yes.
True.
Kasi better pud nga natay doubt because we are also getting the answer from it during the journey of being a student leader. And siguro this is also a platform for me to share nga we don't lack student leaders, but we lack the platform to let them, to show them nga jud because one of the focus of my administration actually or for this academic year is student participation,
Mm.
student leadership, student activism. Kasi during last election, gamay ra jud ang nangan, di ba? So, in my administration, with the platform Orient Lead, we really aim to give platform for the students nga mahatagan gid sila opportunity to lead. First, if they don't have the experience, then we give them opportunity to know.
To know, yes.
For them to experience nga unsa man gid ang isa ka student leader. And actually, we've been planning, no, with my executive council. I'm also doing things with the whole Supreme Student Government kasi dili man pud pwede mo hawak kung walay mosunod, di ba?
Yes,
So,
yes,
of course, it's like a unsa ni kaning continue ba?
Yes.
So, instead of thinking nga kani siya akong ibilin, no. I should give everyone opportunity
Yes.
to learn and of course to lead. And with that, it starts with Orient Connect, one of my platforms. So,
Wow.
that is connecting with the students to know more about the students and of course, especially if you have skills,
Yes.
dili jud na ko ikadalo or ikakuan sa imong opportunity. I would give it to you. I would give you the platform to showcase your skills, your talent. Kasi us Orians, we are talented.
We are talented, of course.
We are talented. And of course, my role as the president of the SSG is to give you a platform, to give you opportunity nga basin maulaw ra mo kay wala may maduulan. And isa na siya sa need na to i-look forward sa akong administration because after university days, after all this institutional events, mag-focus na tayo sa student-centered government. Mag-focus na tayo sa what the students can, benefit most compared to us, the executive council. Kasi, of course, my intention to run is to serve them, not to serve me. So, after all of this institutional events, it will be the start of giving platforms for the students, whether you are student assistants, you're introvert, extrovert, or you're nara ka sa organization, or
It's for
even
everybody.
even if wala kay organization or naka sa pinakasuok-suukan, I would go to you and ask you if unsa man gusto ba ka may mong student leader. Kasi siguro isa po ani ka factor no kay walay mangutana.
Yes.
'Di ba?
We lack
So,
passion.
murag isa mong siya sa connection no nga dapat ako ang moduol, dapat ako ang mangutana. Kasi basin di ay maulaw ra sila sa ako kay di mo na to malikayan manggod nga. Even if ing ani ko like very comfy siguro kay nga person, di mo na to malikayan nga maulaw ang isang person just because I'm in that position.
Yes.
But of course, I want to change that way of perspective. The way how they see student leaders, no? I want to change nga stricto man ang president oy maulaw makamud to silang office. No guys, actually open gid among office sa all students. And ang inyong look forward is on how us nga easy ra mi ma-communicate and actually is to give you a platform for all the students whether kung unsa man gali ka belong sa Orient community. So yun
Grabe talaga.
But-
We're so proud. Thank you so much for giving us platform, for like kanang planning to give us platform, of course. And grabe no, I can see nga it's really, really nice to have a president who like kanang makita jud ka, who will value your skills, who will like kanang listen to you. Yes, nga na. What's your take?
Actually, I have a follow-up question lang.
Ay,
Sure. Kaya ni.
Perfect, kaya!
But here's the thing, no. You mentioned connection, diba?
Mm.
Recently, you had a collaboration with CSU.
Hello, just
CSU. Ano? So, this collaboration with CSU, I mean, it's something that is it something that an Orient students should look up to, or what is
Look
it all
forward.
about?
Okay. So, surprise actually. Pero di-mention man mo. So,
Sige,
ako na lang.
sige.
Daan mo small details about
Okay.
nganong FSU, SSG, and CSU, USG. So, I was really kanang concerned with a lack of participation for student leaders last election. So, I'm actually finding ways internally here in our FSU yung unsa man ang way na matagaan og kuan nga naadji managa next year. So, mo gyud akong pinaka biggest concern ang naay managan. Kaya of course, dira man po na to makita nga okay, gusto gid sila mo serve.
Yes.
And of course, nangita pud ko og things outside, external. And kasi kami ni USG President, bago na pud mi nagkaila actually. So merong benchmarking na mangyayari between FSU and CSU. So na-reveal na siya, and then we also talk about leadership collaboration. So it's one of the focus of my admin, a activity or siguro a initiative that can help the Orient students, especially ma-expose sa CSU, especially sa student leaders sa CSU. Kasi it would be better nga dili lang gikan sa amo ang kuan, like explanation of kanang unsa man ang
What
sa student
student,
leader.
yes.
Mas better jud pud og naay other perspective from outside
Yes.
university where also they are also student leader themselves. And actually it starts na with our with our collaboration. So meron ng mga mga
Yes.
what date tayo mag-meet, parang gano'n. Oo. So kailan to mangyayari? So saan yung venue? So dito. So I told them nga both university na lang, and then yun lang actually, dili sa dapat i-reveal pa na.
So, dili sa i-reveal. Secret
But-
pa, secret. I didn't
Dili
secret.
siya
siya.
dili siya maka-benefit sa ako.
Yes, it's
Maka-benefit
for the
gid siya
students.
sa students, especially sa mga aspirant student leaders.
Of course.
So we are
Para
looking
lagi din sa
forward
ila
for
siya.
that. We are
More
looking
leaders
forward
to
for
come.
that.
Agad.
Yes.
But before we wrap up, last question. Crossover/acquaintance is vastly approaching.
Yes.
Yes.
So, give us a little bit of a tease lang.
Siguro the crossover ceremony is kind of bit different this year. So
Wow.
actually we studied, we got a lot of references from other universities nga what if kani atong buhaton. So actually it's the same as how we do crossover from gym to
Yeah,
CB Mini
CB.
Park, but there are a lot of new things while the freshmen nga mutabok. So the purpose of this is to give them more sense of belonging. Nga they are cared by their seniors. They are valued by the university as well. And I believe this is something you look forward, not just a freshman, but also to our continuing students.
Wow.
Wow.
And for the acquaintance party, hint, masayaw ko.
Oh my God!
Ato lang siya.
We are looking forward
Nag-practice
for
na
that.
actually ni. So,
Grabe.
tulbaan ko pero pas-pas ra makaayo pero so kinda different pud gamay kasi we are really going to showcase kung unsa gid ka talented ang mga student leaders.
Yeah, so it's more
So-
on talent.
So, merong ganyan, merong mga
Yeah.
performances and of course to give opportunity sa mga organizations na mabalaan gid sila sa students. Kasi ang ako magid pong nabantayan no kay 'di ba, we are required man to join academic organizations like ComGuild,
Yes.
IBAM sa inyong times, I believe.
Yes, yes.
So so there also we have also non-academic organizations, faith-based organizations, or fraternity or whatsoever ata ganyan. So instead of kanang I'm also as the president of the SSG, I also need to help them nga ma-expose gid nga mayroon din mga ganyang organizations sa atong university. Let's join kasi dili magutan ng students nakabalo ano din mga nganing organizations.
Yes.
Wala kay sila kabalo as ang office executive council.
Yeah, it's
And
really
of course it's our job nga it's also my job nga mabalaan din
Mapabalaan,
tanan
yes.
organizations because even if like sila belong under as the president of the SSG, that's the least I can do to help them to let them be known to students, especially to the freshmen. And ang isa mo sa akong vision is sa university kay sa student body is wala gid dapat nga dili makitaan. Tanan gid ta makitaan dapat, no? Dapat masin ta niyo tanan and ang isa na ka-factor is the transparency of our tawag ani financial transparency, financial records kasi 'di ba when we do financial report, liquidation report or audit report, our financial statements, we tend to post it in online or put it in our bulletin board.
Yes.
But in our strategy manggod is to send it to all the organizations para ang organization ang mag-send. Kasi if mag-post me, how can we ensure nga tanan student
nakakita.
maka-access sa
Yes,
page,
access.
na i-time mo check sa page.
Yeah.
So instead of them seeking for the financial statement, kami na lang ang muhatag sa inyo.
Oh, grabe mo
Diba?
doon na dyan
So,
sa tuan.
biskan asa pa kadapit gibutang ni FS ni Orios sa university, hadtuon
Makita
jud ka sa among financial statement. Kaya para makitaan mo nga wala joy masayang. Nga walay nasayang nga money, walay nasayang nga effort and
Yes.
tanan jud makabalo tungod sa dagan sa SSG. So actually very na siya kanang actually bare minimum siya for me as a student leader kaya because we should be transparent.
Yes.
Kaya na-consider lang gid siya as a big deal because not everyone are transparent.
Transparent.
But
Yes.
for me, there's no discussion for that because isa na gid na siya sa ako ang mindset when I run for the position. Dapat transparent gid ta
course.
anytime.
That was so great to hear. Grabe, no?
Yes. So,
I really learned a lot. Grabe, we are, we are looking forward for the new beginnings, for the new administration. So, of course, our viewers will also look forward for it, right?
of course, Chloe, ganing just a quick ano lang, what is like the key takeaway that you can get from our president lang?
Key takeaway. Actually, I was really amazed sa imong mga answers, Press, and I learned a lot actually. Because, you know, it's really, sa ato agad karon nga generation, not everyone is really transparent with everything. Like, yes, naa sila yung mga financial reports, yes, naa sila yung mga gipakita sa public or sa students, pero it's not like kanang complete. Dili tanan gipakita. So, I was really shocked with grabe your stand, your values for that, your take for that nga you should be the SSG or the executive should be transparent. And na-shock ko atong ihatag tanan ng information. Like, buduol na lang ang information sa imuha. Kulang na lang bukodon ka, no?
Pangitaon jud ka.
Pangitaon jud ka. So I was really shocked for and I was how about you? What's your
Well, actually, I'm very excited.
Yes.
Good guy, especially
Excited.
within this upcoming crossover. Sa a little bit of tease ng ni President, so I'm really excited for that. But one particular key takeaway na ako yung makuha sa iya is the transparency. So it's very important not only as a leader, but also as a student myself and as a person myself. So yeah, that's my key takeaway.
All right, so that's all. Thank you so much for our sponsors,
Of
for
course.
our viewers. Shout out to the viewers kasi naa pa sila yung mga comments dira And also to the audience, also to our guests. Thank you so
Of
much for
course.
being our guest in this episode, in this new season.
Thank you so much.
Grabe talaga, no? Have a, what's your,
So, Mr. Press, do you want to say something?
Yeah, do you
Before we
want to say
actually,
something?
First and foremost, I would like to shout out, I would like to shout out the Executive Council, the Supreme Student Government, my NP babes, of course, kung asa ko nagsugod pagka-SA, and to my friends, especially Bertel, Mariel, and Cassie, and Dan, to Stephanie, to Princess, kanang akong isagid ka person nga permi gid na ako, actually graduate na siya. Isagid ka person nga kanang naga-share nako vision nako nga unsa may plano nako for the university. So before running, nangutan na jud ko nga unsa may need nako ipaka-assess. So that's why thank you so much everyone for watching the On the Sunny Side season 7 episode 1, and this is an opportunity for me to be interviewed to share my kanang the essence of being a student leader, to share you my story and to know more about me personally. And I hope that this can help you not hesitate, approach me, go to the office, raise concerns, ideas, or suggestions. So thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Press. And I think that wraps up our talk show, our show for today.
Yeah.
No? So, to all viewers, to all students, faculty, or our, especially to our guests,
Guest.
let's have a wonderful school year, Orions.
Yes.
And we'll see you again sa atong next episode. No? And
Here on the sunny side.
so, Luxiat, Lux Vestra, Nuc et Semper.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you also to Duncan, our sponsor.
Additional.
Additional.
Alam mo kayo,
Love you tayo. Thank you so much.